Before we start, please like, share, subscribe. If you're inclined, the show will start momentarily. How you doing, guys? Welcome to another episode. What's going on in the news? The big news is about your rights. As always, our rights is always under attack by this administration right now. Sign an executive order to restrict a certain kind of certain kind of weapon, prohibit the sale of a certain kind of weapon. The ghosts, they use this word intentionally to discourage people, to make it scarier than what it really is. You know what? We could use that same kind of tactic too. The baby killing method. All right, we could use that. The baby killing method. All right, for Roe v. Wade. Oh, it's not. It's a baby killing method. Killing babies. And they want to use the term the ghost gun sales. Ghost, whoa, that's scary. Ghost gun, oh. It's basically referring to a gun that doesn't have any serial numbers, because it's manufactured piece by piece by piece, so people could put it together. And it said criminal use this. Alright, I'm sure it existed, right? People could print it out from 3D printers and stuff, but it's not efficient as a real gun from a reputable manufacturer. Alright, I think this will go on the line. Every gun that's manufactured have to have a serial number. Alright, the reason why this is called ghost gun because it's made by piece by piece, and you can put it together without having any kind of tracking in it, and basically anybody could make it, and you could order parts. It's like Lego guns. But besides the fact, it is still infringing on people's rights. No matter what it is, it's infringing on people's rights. No matter if they're criminal. I'm not backing criminals up. All right, I'm not taking criminal sides. But who's determining a criminal? Just because I have a gun, you deem that I'm a criminal? Are not law-abiding citizens? What if that's the only thing they could get over there, and it's a matter of life and death, and they're battling against an evil entity? No, I'm not talking about ghosts or anything like that. A ghost gun, right? An evil person, right? And that's the only line of defense. What are you gonna do? Not use it? Okay? And they deem you as a criminal, right? What about a criminal, right? A criminal had to protect himself against another criminal as well. Two criminals, right? Two criminals is a threat to each other, and they have to defend each other. I mean, defend from each other. Fight each other. And they're only mean of protecting themselves. Okay? And that's the only choice. My life is first. I'm sorry, I'm going to use it. If my life is on the line, they like to use all these semantics. Okay? It's written clear in the Constitution, shall not be infringed. And if you take away the ammunition, that's take away our ability to bear arms too. Shall not be infringed. And this administration is drawing the line. There will be unrest. All right, people will, I hate to say it, rise up. And I don't think this is going anywhere. Okay, but he don't want to do anything to jeopardize his executive order. Okay, if somebody were to take him to court, and this is denied by the Supreme Court and overturned, that he cannot take take away people's rights. That could be look at retrospective of what's going on with his other executive order that's unconstitutional, and that could be strike down as well. DACA and it could be retrospectively that knock down the other executive order from the previous administration. DACA, okay? If any executive order is being knocked down, strike down, that means other previous executive order can be strike down as well, could be deemed unconstitutional. DACA, Obamacare, okay? If that's deemed if this gun legislative executive order deemed to be unconstitutional, that's other previous order in retrospect could be strike down as well. So he better be careful and not push it. This is why he can't go deny the Second Amendment all at once. Deny it at once. He can't do that because it's not gonna pass the Supreme Court. That's why he's going for ghost guns. Not only that, he tried a grip protector, whatever it is, to like add-on parts for guns, and he's doing all these stupid little things because their false flag didn't work. They tried to push what happened? That's what this NFL player shot his whatever doctor, physician, whatever it is. I'm not into. I'm kind of vague about the story. As an NFL player killed about some white people. I'm kind of vague on that story, so I don't want to jump to conclusion what it is. But I guess he's trying to use that as a backup to take away people's rights. The Colorado shooting wasn't enough. The Atlanta shooting was enough. This shooting wasn't enough. So I guess it got on his nerve, his geriatric nerve, and try to take away immediately because Congress is not going as fast as he wanted. He's trying to disarm the people. America is a heavily armed country. This is why it's hard for other intruders to invade us right now. Besides the fact that we're being invaded from the southern borders, okay? I'm talking about other nations. Because Americans are known to be armed to the teeth. This is highly unlikely we'll be invaded by another foreign entity. But we're being invaded from the southern border. Right, that's a big story right now. He's pushing all these agendas. Tell me he's not a dictator, because that's what dictators do. Pushes all these executive orders without going to Congress. Whatever happened to check and balance, guys? And they said for some reason check and balance has gone completely out of the window. For some reason, our politicians are not working for us anymore. They're working out for their own benefits. Have you seen that? There's no changes. There's nothing different under the sun. There's still greedy politicians, backstabbing, conniving politicians, rhinos, demon rats. At the end of the day, they have their armed guards. They're going to their fancy smashing mansions. They don't care about inflations because they make enough money that inflation doesn't affect them. They can move anywhere they want to go. The people who's really hurt are the American people. The regular people. Take away our rights to protect ourselves. Trying to kill us with mandate orders that doesn't make sense. I don't approve this. Any legislative or executive order that defied our Second Amendment, deny the Second Amendment, is unconstitutional. No matter how insurmountable it is, no matter how small, how minuscule, how insignificant it is, it's still our Second Amendments. Right to bear arms should not be infringed. Plain and simple, it's black and white. There's no argument. It's not for hunting. is to protect ourselves from a tyrannical government that's tried to take our rights away from us. Our founding fathers know what they were talking about, know what they were writing. That's why they put it under the second. Is that important? Right? To bear arms, firearms. And the Democrats try to take that away from the American citizens. Whether you're a liberal or conservative. Liberal carry guns too as well, if you're not aware. And liberals is taking your rights too. And there's gonna be those liberals that, oh, I don't care if take away my rights. If the government turn against you, how are you gonna protect yourself? How are you gonna protect yourself? Oh, I could protect the government will always protect me. No, they won't. They won't be there all the time. How fast a cop go to your house? What if you need that protection right there immediately? Your life dependent on that small fraction of minutes, and the cops wasn't there. Estimated amount of time cops get there is like 15 to 20 minutes, or even longer to certain areas. Who needed the gun the most? The poor areas, the defenseless. Who needed a gun the most? The women. This liberal mindset has got to stop. Take away our rights is not the solution. They always narrow down to it's always the gun, and it's not the person. And this person shown the person that was shooting shown some kind of mental illnesses, and they say, oh, it's not the person, it's the gun. Even though he says some crazy stuff online, and if it goes against the narrative, the story disappeared. All right. Oh, but if it's a white guy, they plastered on the news 24/7. Oh, this white guy shot this white guy shot this black guy. This white guy shot this guy. This white guy shot this. If it's a black guy or Arab or some other ethnicity, somebody shot somebody. Somebody shot somebody. That's how it works. They're trying to create this narrative that white folks are the bad ones. And that's simply not the case. But uh, but that's the type of society we're living in right now. This evil people, evil entity, evil empire. And the guy that Biden tried to put out there as the ATF, chief of ATF, said this crazy thing that Waco shot the people in Waco, the evangelicals, the Bible thumpers, shot down a helicopter, which is absolutely not true. How do you shut down a helicopter? If anything, the government burned the building down and ran a tank through it. The people did not shoot down any helicopters. Flat out lie. And he's getting nominated as an ATF? Ridiculous. This whole administrative is a joke. Nobody's taking it seriously. This guy's a walking corpse. And he want to take our Second Amendment away from us. It's not going to happen. It's going to be a revolution if it does happen. We're not going to let it happen out of our cold, dead hands. And they say, oh, fine, we're going to take it. And you're going to put Beto O'Rourke in there. Are you serious? Beto O'Rourke. This guy can't barely win the Senate. Can't barely win the presidency. Got sent to jail. Try to claim certain areas that he's not even part of. It's asinine right now. But let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. I thank you guys for listening to me. And God bless you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace.